Continue to follow that local breaking news from Richmond. The city just expanding its boil water advisory to more parts of the city. Residents and businesses expressing frustration during the second crisis so far this year. This after the city's water treatment plant experienced an operation issue early this morning. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Rachel DePonte.
And I'm Kurt Autry. It was just moments ago that Henrico opened its emergency operations center, hours after Richmond did the same. We are on your side at 6 with live team coverage. Joelle Vasquez and Sarah Shackles both standing by.
But we begin with Richmond reporter Madison McNamee with the very latest news just coming in about the expanded alert here.
Yeah, Rachel, that boil water advisory is now reaching into parts of the south side as well. We are going to have an updated map for you on our website, but I can rattle off a few of those new neighborhoods now. It's going to include places like Belmead, Blackwell, Commerce Road Industrial Area, Hillside Court, Oak Grove, and Windsor. Not Windsor Farms, though. Shouldn't be confused with that. But Mayor Danny Avula is still hopeful that he can make sure that this is not going to expand into even more areas. He says people need to conserve water in order to do so. And he says we are still in a better spot than we were back in January.
It's deja vu for Richmond as the city experiences low water pressure on top of its second significant boil water advisory this year.
We had this problem one time before, and it got real ugly last time, so I hope it get better.
Darrell White is picking up his kids from Albert Hill Middle School early Tuesday after the school dismissed because of low water pressure.
We just went through a lot and we spent a lot of money.
The Museum District is one of many neighborhoods in the city with little to no pressure again. This time around, the boil water advisory impacting a big chunk of the city north of the James. The issue stemming from a clogged drain.
There was a plethora of loose sediment that was caught in the filter at the Ginter Park tank. And unfortunately, once that tank got down below a certain level, the sediment started impacting the water.
DPU Director Scott Morris isn't worried yet the issue will get worse.
In this instance, it looked like the sedimentation basin or the water quality that was in the basin had a very poor water quality, and it impacted a majority of the filters simultaneously, and that resulted in us having to take the filters offline.
But Mayor Danny Avula is hopeful the turnaround time for clean drinking water will be quicker than January's crisis, as its new standard operating procedures have already made a difference so far, meaning quicker communication to surrounding counties to turn off connections, and the technology is looking better too.
What's really different about this scenario than January is that in January, our pumps were fried and weren't actually producing water. That's not the case here, right? We're currently making 40 to 45 million gallons a day. So we're seeing consistent water production, and now we need to just refill the reservoirs.
Now, the city is asking everybody to conserve water right now, even if you are not under that boil water advisory area. And I'm also told Richmond Public Schools is working internally right now to try to decide if the impacted buildings are going to have class tomorrow. We will keep you updated with what we learn. Live at City Hall, Madison McNamee, 12 on your side.
Maddie, thank you so much.